Welcome to AndroidVideoReview.net's video review of Bubble Burst Free. I am the Sherwinator. Today we're going to be reviewing Bubble Burst, which is a game that's been out for smartphone devices for quite some time. It was out, on the Palm Treo, the Trio, however you pronounce it, on a lot of the old Windows mobile phones, and on basically just it's been on the computer. It's just like an old game. It's a little bit like I guess you'd call it a puzzle game, and the application is really simple. Basically, when you get into the game, you hit new. When you get into the application, you hit new, and you're taken here, and you got an advertisement on the top because it's the free version. And basically the goal is to find matches of bubbles that are the same color and to burst them. And as you burst them, the bubbles on top or to the side, depending on the layout of the current board, will move, and then you could, where you didn't have a match before, you might have a match now. So like, let's take, I'll show you right here. So I'm going to select this red one. You hit it twice, it bursts it. Now that those two purple that were up top now drop down here, and now I have a whole match. The goal is to get, if you can get a bubble with as many bubbles as you can in one burst, you get more points. So here I have 3 pink or purple, whatever you want to call that. Now again, I have more green. And you keep going, and it's a really basic game. It's a lot of fun, looks good, passes a lot of time, doesn't drain the battery too much. And then really the goal is to get as many. You want to eventually burst everything. Certain times that's impossible based on the way you bursted other bubbles. So what will happen is, let's say you're down, like this will shift, the left side will shift towards the right, and if you get to a point where you can't burst any more bubbles, like let's say you have like on the bottom here like a purple and a green, whatever, all throughout, there's no more bubble matches, it automatically says game over and your score's on the top. But in theory, and hopefully, you'll burst as many bubbles, all the bubbles on the screen, and then you'll have a higher score based on also the amount of bubbles in each burst that you have and things like that, and you just try to keep beating your own score. So, like I said, it's not much to the game, but it actually, requires you to think, because in certain places you want to burst a certain set of bubbles, and then you might be smarter for waiting, because where you might have 3 bubbles, if you wait like 2 moves, you might be able to move it in that you have, 10 or 12 bubbles. So it's real, it's a little bit of thinking. It's not too difficult, but, I have a lot of fun playing it, and I definitely would recommend it. It's free, on the Android market, and, pro would be that it's a lot of fun, real simple, not much to it, not hard really to figure out or to screw up. It's challenging, it passes time if you're, let's say, on a subway or something like that. Con would be, I guess, just the advertisements on the top. There's really not much in this game for there to be too much wrong with it. So, really, I think it's a great app, and I recommend checking it out. I'm definitely going to give it a 4 out of 5. Or I'll say a 4.5 out of 5, actually, because it does what it's supposed to do. It's something really simple yet fun, so it serves its purpose well. So this has been our review of Bubble Burst Free, and check out our website in the next few days for some more video reviews. Have a good night.